Hello everyone, it is your boy here, YouTuber who doesn't upload very often, and I'm gonna have a story time video for today. And this is gonna be a story of, if you haven't already read the title, the time my friend fell off of a barn. Now, this story takes place not too long ago, and I'm not gonna give you guys every single little detail, because I'm not trying to get sued, alright? So, there's 3 different characters, including me. There's Gerald from, the Smart incident, he was there. Jeremy and Jerry. Alright, so sorry, I guess I'm in my eye. So we had this little get together not too long ago, and usually we have get-togethers, we just go and hang out, talk to each other and enjoy our time. Since school was about to start up very soon, I figured why not just have a quick little get-together. Since my birthday did happen earlier in the month, let's just have some fun. So there was this barn that we went to, and I had planned on going there for a good while now. So, I went to the barn a few days before just to see if everything was looking okay and actually, usable, and it turns out it was. So we hung out at that barn every now and then. And it was kind of treacherous to get to that barn because you had to walk down a humongous hill to get down there. So it was a bit of a pain to do. So we still went down to that barn even though it was, a journey to get down there. So the very first time we went down there, we kind of scoped it out and had a little tour of the place. So we knew everything was blah blah blah. And the interesting part about this barn is that there was a second story. So the second story, you could climb up a ladder and get onto it. It was like another floor. And there was this really cool part of it. My favorite part of that barn was that there was a little door you could open up on the second story. And you could see everything, like the field, the road, everything. It was super duper cool. So I showed him that, and it was really cool. And so we went back down to the house and chilled out for a little bit there, because we were a little bit tired, because once again it was a journey to get to there. So we headed back out a couple hours later, and whenever we went to the barn, we took the road instead, which was an okay decision. So we got back to the barn, sat down upstairs on the floor, which was very uncomfortable. So we kind of talked to each other, chilled out, did friendly stuff, and then maybe about 10 minutes or so into the barn session or whatever, I started to go sit on the wall, just lean against it, because I was kind of getting tired. There wasn't very many chairs up there. Actually, there were no chairs at all up there, so you just kind of had to either stand around or sit against a wall like I did. So I did that. Now, I'm a couple feet away from the door. So I was, chilling out. So my friend Jerry decides to go take a seat too, because his feet were just tired as mine were, because the journey to get over here and all that. So he decides to sit around me, beside me, against the wall. And if you hadn't already figured it out, he wound up sitting on the door. So it went open. And everything kind of froze at that second. I kind of saw him in midair falling. It happens. It happens. Whenever something crazy is happening, everything just freezes. Yeah, that's what happened. So then after that little freezing second, if I saw him falling, click, everything went back into normal. Everything went back to normal. And I ran down the ladder. I saw him on the ground for a second while I was up there. And we asked if he was okay, but he didn't say anything. So we went straight down that ladder, right into the front of the barn. Thankfully, he was okay, He didn't look so good. He had to lay on the ground for a few seconds because of the, it kind of happened really quick. It knocked the breath out of him. You could tell that he couldn't breathe whatsoever. And trust me, if it's ever happened to you and you get the breath knocked out of you, it kind of freaks you out. You can't breathe. Ooh, it's just a terrible feeling. So, we ask him how he's doing. He gets back up, and his back isn't looking the best. Thankfully, he doesn't have a concussion or anything like that, but his back is all bruised up, and it's not looking the best it could be. But that's the end of this little story here. And I know it's not super duper, fantastic or super exciting, but this was a really, really, really big kind of experience for me, because I never expected for something like that to happen at all. I was expecting it to be just a regular, chill out sesh, but it turned out to be much more than that, which I was not expecting. But I hope you guys enjoyed this little storytime video, and if you did, be sure to leave a like. And remember, kids, Bill Cosby was innocent. And stay toasty, my friends. Peace.
Look on, hey, moving in bricks at a bound like ooh, moving in bricks at a bound like ooh, diamond on my wrist ain't look like glue, diamond on my wrist ain't look like glue, walk in the club and I flex like ooh, walk in the club and I flex like ooh, make some marshmallow all up my shoe, make some marshmallow all up my shoe, pull up swerving in the coupe, pull up swerving in the